Darn it, I colored them wrong. Oops. It's supposed to be up here. I forgot how to color my own Sona. Hilarious. There. There is the right coloration right here. I accidentally mixed them up. I don't know how. This is literally my Sona that I've been drawing for years. Ridiculous. Hi. Yeah. Kind of. I am on the last part of shading. This stream, I didn't think this stream was going to be short. But yeah. This is like a pretty short stream. I should have known because of the artwork that I chose to draw. The reason why I haven't streamed in the last couple of weeks, one of them was because, well no, both of the reasons was because I was watching another YouTuber stream, but yeah, one of the reasons was because Christmas, and the other reason was mainly because of I was watching her streams. So yeah, and since I wasn't streaming as much, and the algorithm really hates my Yumi ship now, it is plummeting to the ground. To the point where I have to ask my friends to like it, so then the algorithm might show it to other people. Might. So yeah. Which means I'm gonna have to change up my tactics once again. There's nothing wrong with changing up the tactics to find new content, and I know that I have been basically milking it for a couple of months. So the YouTube algorithm says, yeah, no, we don't want any of that anymore. We will not promote this type of content anymore. So choose something else to promote. Choose a different form of content that you want to push out. Cause this, we're not doing this anymore. Okay, you got your all sappy love story, yada yada yada. Who cares? She's just a pixel on a screen, and no one cares. Choose something else. So I'm like, alright, fine, that's fine. So, I'm gonna call this the intermission section, because I was planning to draw more of my Sona anyway, before I draw my Genshin OC, because I've been getting into Genshin Impact again. So yeah, that's basically it. But since YouTube really don't like some of the stuff I post, I guess I gotta switch it up once again. There's nothing wrong with switching it up. People liked it for like a couple of months, and then they're like, actually we want something else. We know you can post other things. We know you can. So why won't you just deliver? Deliver. And I'm like, fine, I will, in fact, deliver. Yeah, also, one of my New Year's resolutions of this year is to block more people who wants to cross my boundaries in art form, I mean. As in, like, giving me unsolicited art advice, or go against my boundaries when I say that I don't want my OCs, my main OCs, not my Yumi ship, but my main OCs. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, not having my OCs to be shipped or be drawn in any sort of NSFW. Not that the third one has been done ever, but still. I may hop into your stream, by the way. Mayhaps. My job texted me earlier if I want to work, I turn them down. I'm trying to save my money and I don't want to waste my money with Uber. So, yeah. It depends on what time you're doing it. Since you're an hour behind me, I guess it's fine. Actually, I need to shade up here. I only shaded the clothes. I forgot the hair is also an object, and not just a figment of my imagination. But yeah, I really do need to draw my Genshin Impact character more. And see if I can slide them anywhere inside of the story. I mean, I technically already made myself. I already made the character a pretty decent lore, for the most part. I was going to make them cousins of the actual travelers of the game, but instead I'm gonna just make them as their friend of the travelers in the game, and then those travelers are like the leaders of the Abyss, or something along the lines like that. Yeah. I already know what their personality is gonna be like. Their personality is nothing like the other two's. The other two travelers, I would imagine that they act pretty similar, act very rational and stuff, but they don't often talk unless prompted. Not as in like us clicking on the option to have them talk, but like in certain emotional situations to have them talk. So I rather just have them talk more, which is a stark contrast to me because I don't talk to people that I don't like or that I don't know. In fact, I avoid people as much as humanly possible. So, making this type of character that is vastly different from me is, you know, it's a refreshing thing that I'm doing, you know? So, yeah. And this character has their own sword that's tailored to them. I know that the travelers already have their own swords tailored to them called the Star Sword, but I want to have a different sword tailored to them called the Obsidian Sword, which I already made. I never posted on YouTube, not as a speed paint because I didn't turn into a speed paint, but as like a regular post because no one actually sees community posts. I don't mean as in my community posts, I just mean community posts as a whole. Not a lot of people look at community posts, and when people do see them, is either like hours or days later or something along the lines like that. But anyway, no one really cares about community posts. So it's much easier if I just make, I would say, the template or the character thing of my character at that time and then draw them in different elements. The reason I was already planning of drawing them with different elements, but when I tell people to draw them, They made them with a vision. They don't have a vision. They are a traveler. They can contain the elements without a vision. They don't have a cryo vision or anything like that. They don't have a vision, period. Because they are a traveler. It goes against of what their actual character is. I'm not sure if what I'm telling you makes actual sense. But, yeah. There we go. Are you still there? Or did you just pooped out on me because you hate me? I'm just kidding. You don't really hate me. You hate the idea of me. I'm just kidding. I am lying. Ugh. Well, you don't have to call me a dummy, you meathead. You always gotta be so rude to me. How dare you? How dare you be rude to me? You should be blessed by my presence. Gosh. Now it's time for the sacred ritual. This is down or up? 23, 24, 25. Whoa there, buckaroo. There you go. Now it's time for the sacred ritual. Everyone, you must sit down, okay? You think you know stuff. No, you don't. Which is why you gotta sit down. Yeah, this part was me remembering that I drew my character's arm warmers wrong. I don't know how I messed that up, but I accidentally colored in their arm warmers wrong. It's blue on the outside and black on the inside to avoid that. Yeah. Yeah, I accidentally colored their arm warmers wrong. It's been a while. Anyway, that's all I have for today. It's a pretty short stream. I will see you guys next week. This will be up as a VOD. Happy New Year's to everyone. Bye!